Welcome back to another video. Today we are showing off our top 10 Funko Pops of 2022. So let's just get into it. So we each have 5 that we're going to be showing off. They're not necessarily in any specific order, at least for you, I believe. I kind of have an order, so the way I show mine off is the order.
I mean, I'm gonna show mine in an order, but I don't necessarily have like a this is my number 1 and this is my
I mean, I
five.
kind of have a number 1, but that's just a personal preference. But we're just gonna be showing off the Funko Pops that we have in our collection that came out in 2022 this year, and show off the ones that we like the most and kind of talk about them a little bit. Just kind of, if you haven't seen them for some reason, now's your chance.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and show off your first one, we also do have 2 bonus pops. One that I actually haven't shown off on the channel because I actually got today as we're recording this video, and she has one honorable mention as well. So that'll be towards the end of the video. But to start off, I'll let you go first. Pick your number 1.
Okay. Was it number 1 or number 5?
Or number 5, whichever one you want to show off
my
first.
number 5. Mm-hmm. Okay. So.
Oh, she's starting off strong. Oh, okay. I gotta see what I gotta come with.
Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna show off, I guess we're saying it's my number 5, but it's just one of the 5 that I chose. So this one is one of the newest ones that just came out. It is going to be the Naruto as Ninetales.
Yes.
So I really like this pop. I really do. I think it's very detailed. I think it's one of the most detailed Naruto pops, in my opinion. Like, obviously the other jumbo ones, like the Naruto on Gamakichi, the Jiraiya on Toad, I think those are really great pops. I love them. Yeah. I love all the jumbo pops, actually, for Naruto, but this one I just think is one of the coolest ones that they came out with, even though it's not necessarily accurate to the show. It's just a really cool looking pop in box and out of box.
Yeah, it's honestly a pretty phenomenal figure, in my opinion.
It has great detail.
Yeah, it has great detail, from the fingernails to the face whiskers to even the chakra leaking from his body, like on his arm.
Oh.
Like, it is. What happened?
I just noticed. I think they're trying to resemble this as the fight. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen Naruto yet. I'm so sorry, but the fight when he fights Orochimaru
on the
beginning.
bridge.
Yeah, because you could see like the
wood.
bridge. I didn't notice that before.
I figured that's what it was too. Because when I was editing the last video, I was trying to look for that clip because I was trying to compare it. Because obviously we know that it's not accurate to the anime. Accurate. So I was trying to find the clip because I had a feeling it was the battle, but I was trying to find out like where exactly it was, but I just couldn't find it because obviously it didn't match exactly.
Yeah, but I just noticed that. Yeah, so it has like from the bridge, like the wood panels on it. I just noticed that. So that's like I said, very detailed pop. So that is one of my top 5.
One of the few pops that I will say was probably worth the $30 for it. Again, it's just it's a deluxe pop, so it has a lot more to offer in a sense.
A lot more going on.
Yeah, it has a lot more going on. So that was definitely going to be in one of my top 5s. If she didn't pick it, I'll let her pick hers first, and I went ahead and picked mine. But that was definitely, I'd say that pop for me is probably in like the top 3 of the year, personally. I don't know about you,
because like, if I'm being honest, some of the pops that he chose, I would have chosen. It's just hard to choose all the pops that came out this year, and like, there's some really good pops. So it was hard to choose. So.
Yeah. So this one I'm gonna show off. So this is my number 5. I'm gonna say. So this next pop, it came out earlier this year. To be honest, I honestly thought this came out last year, but
I did too.
looking at our list of Funkos and filtering it through 2022, this was actually one of them, which was surprising. But we have the Kakashi Perfect Susanoo. I'm trying to show it off without the glare, but look at that. So a lot of these, or just about all these pops, except for one of the last ones I'm gonna show, we've showed off on the channel before. So I don't think I'm gonna be taking these out of the box to show off, since I've already done that. As you can tell, this box is actually kind of a misprinted box, where like the name is half like cut off. There's a lot of white space here. We have another one that's normal, but she really liked this one because it was like an air box style one. So we decided to pick it up.
I'm gonna sell it for $1 million.
I don't know about all that.
No, I'm gonna keep this one. This is one that I would.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I just really like they basically gave them, the shurikens. Mm-hmm. They gave him the shurikens on his hands. Obviously, the Perfect Susanoo wings.
It's just like
it's such an overall pretty sick looking pop.
Yeah, like same thing like with the Naruto one that I showed. It's just a very detailed pop.
It's funny because I think this pop came out before I got to this part, so I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, because this doesn't happen until like the end of the war.
very end. Yeah.
Yeah, so
which is pretty cool.
He got this pop not even knowing what it is.
Yeah, so I had because it looks cool, so I had to get it.
And it's a Naruto pop, and we were doing the set, so we had to get it.
Yeah.
Regardless, we just had to get it.
And now that I've actually seen it, I can appreciate this pop a lot more for what it is.
And the reasoning behind, like, in the scene behind it, like.
Yeah, scene behind it gives this a lot more. It holds a lot more weight.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the correct thing. But yeah, so that's my number 5 one. Again, mines are not necessarily in an order, but they kind of are. So this is my top 5, and then she's gonna show off now her top 4 or her next one.
My next one.
Yeah.
Okay. So this next one is another one that obviously I keep saying like a new one that came out, but it came out this year.
Yeah.
It just came out more recently. This one is a Bleach pop. It is the Yukiora from Bleach.
Yeah, so we showed this off a couple weeks ago as well.
Yeah. So I really like this one just because I really like Bleach, and he's one of the only characters other than Grimmjow that are like not a part of like the main. What?
I didn't know this was a dude.
You thought it was a girl?
Yeah.
That's a guy.
Because it's Yukiora, and I always got the name confused with Rukia. Because I always thought oh my gosh. Rukia. For some reason, I always associated Rukia with Rukiora for some reason, and I always got the names confused.
No, he's a dude.
Oh.
But yeah,
it's a man.
I really like this pop because like all the other main characters are pops, and then you just have like Grimmjow, which is the only one that's not like a part of the main cast. So, I thought this one was really cool that they came out with another Arankar pop, and then just like I like the scene between him and Ichigo when they fight, so I just really like the pop.
Yeah. So that was her reasoning for this pop. So my next one, I'm gonna have to go with the young Kakashi Hatake.
I kind of don't like that they didn't put it as like Kid Kakashi.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they put Kid Kakashi, but I mean, it's still a pretty sick pop.
Yeah.
So this is the chase. So if you don't know, the common and the chase both glow in the dark. The Chidori he has in his hand glows, as well as his foot base. And then the only difference between this one and the chase is that, the eye. The common does not have the Sharingan, so it kind of narrows it down to where this was molded from. Mm-hmm. So this was probably most likely molded from the last mission that Kakashi and Obito and all them were together on.
Yeah.
So obviously, not having a Sharingan, and then after Obito. What happened to Obito, and he gave him the Sharingan, he has it here with the scar on his eye too, which is nice. So I genuinely think that's the fact that we got young Kakashi, because I really love young Kakashi, the fact that we got one of his Sharingan and with him without it was pretty nice. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say about it. It's just a pretty nice pop.
This is the first one that came out with the new AAA anime sticker too, isn't it?
Second one. The first one was the Spider-Man from No Way Home, which still need to get that one. But yeah, I really love the way this one looks. It's honestly pretty close to the anime. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing really out of the ordinary that would make it not be, from the anime. But it's a pretty beautiful looking pop, and obviously it had to be in my top 5 of the year that we have.
Yeah. So then on to my next one. So my next one is kind of in correlation with the last one I did. So this next one is. I just chose this one because who doesn't like a chase more than a common?
Yeah.
But I have the common for it as well. But this one is the fully holified Ichigo chase from Bleach. And so, like I said, this one goes in with the same as the Yukiora because, like I said, I like the fight between them. I think it's cool that they made a pop of him when he fully holified because it looks cool when he's fully holified, and then it's just like a big scene, because I think it's in the movie too, he fully holifies. So there's 2 times as far as I can remember. I need to rewatch Bleach. Yeah. But he's only fully holified a couple times, and he's really strong and like crazy, But I think it's just a really nice looking pop.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
And it glows in the dark.
Yeah, I do like the glow on it. The blue glow on it was actually a pretty good touch.
I like the blue glow Funko Pops.
Because they glow a lot more.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they just look nice. I really like the glow. That's why I like the Kakashi so much, because it does, even though only the foot base and the hand Chidori glow, would have been nice to see the Sharingan glow, even though red isn't really that good of a glow in general. It just would have been nice to see it glow, just so you kind of like the Sasuke Rinnegan that we have here, where the eyes glow, and as well as the Chidori he has, which was nice. But yeah, so my next one will probably I'm gonna say my third one is gonna have to be Swamp Fire from Ben 10 Alien Force. She knows, you guys might not, how long I've been wanting Ben 10 Pops.
We still haven't gotten the sodas.
We still haven't even gotten the sodas yet, but I've been wanting this Ben 10 for so long. I'm gonna be honest, now just thinking about it, because I just saw the logo back here, I wouldn't be surprised if the next ones we see are gonna be NFTs. I don't know why, I just have a gut feeling that that's what's gonna happen. Because they did it with the Danny Phantoms.
Yeah, because either they're just gonna come out with this one and then come out with NFTs, or they're just not gonna come out with any more.
Yeah, but I mean, they did the same exact thing with the Danny Phantom. So in the back has Danny Phantom and it has him on it, and then now there's 2 new ones that are NFTs.
So maybe they'll do the same thing with this one.
So maybe, but yeah, I've always loved Ben 10 Alien Force as well. 2 great shows, and the fact that they finally made a pop, because I know they had the licenses for years. They even made Wacky Wobblers of some of the Ben 10 aliens. So the fact that we actually have one finally in pop form, I'm so happy. And I'm trying so hard to get my hands on the convention sticker, because I just loved it that much. But yeah, so there's nothing more to it. That I just love it because it's Ben 10. Anything Ben 10 is always gonna be the top of my list. He's Ben 10.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess my number 2, we'll say. So my number 2 is another chase. This one is the Aluka from Hunter x Hunter.
Yep.
So I chose this one because my baby got it for me.
That's me if you didn't know.
It's this guy, Raphael. He got it for me. He got me a lot of pops here. If I'm being completely honest, half the pops that are mine that are here, he got for me. But I really like this one. He got it for me. Like, I really wanted it. It was super expensive at the time. It still is. But he got it for me. He surprised me with it. I just think it's a really nice pop. Like, it's kind of creepy looking. If you compare it to the common, obviously. And then I just think that the character itself just she deserves better.
So she's on the top.
She's in the top. Top 5. So yeah, that's my number 2, and I just really like it. I just really like the pop.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal looking pop.
It is. It's really nice.
Yeah. So I'm actually happy we got it when we did, because trying to get it now, forget about it. But so my second to last pop, before we get into the final ones, any honorable mentions, I'm gonna say it has to be. It's still in stock. It's still in stock. If you don't know, the 5-headed dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, I know this one at times got confused with the
Dungeons and Dragon one.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons dragon. But this one's from Yu-Gi-Oh. If you don't know, the 5-headed dragon is a beast. It's a pain to get him on the field, but he's a beast.
It's also a pain to get him back in the box.
Yeah, it's also that's another thing. I'm not gonna take this one out the box whatsoever, even if I change my mind after making this video, because there's like a plastic piece in there to get it to fit where it's supposed to. It just doesn't. So it was the first time I took it out to show it off. It was a pain, but maybe if I find the footage, I can just tag it into this. But this pop is phenomenal, and I just needed it for my Yu-Gi-Oh set, which I just realized there's another one I was considering putting up here, the Summon Skull.
I was gonna ask.
I completely forgot about it until just now.
I was gonna say something, but I was like,
yeah, but
he probably knows.
This one, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I had to at least have one Yu-Gi-Oh in my top 5 for sure, without a doubt. So now we are at our honorable mentions. So if you want to go ahead and show off one that would be like your top 6.
I guess, yeah. So This one, I wouldn't really put as my top 6. He took one of my top 6 in his top 5.
It was the Kakashi.
The Kakashi. So, this one I chose is the Blacklight Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. I just really like Zero. And I think it's cool that a blacklight pop of it, just because I think the colors look really nice. The nose looks really nice. And it just, the pop under the blacklight just looks really nice.
Yeah, it glows pretty well.
Yeah, and it's just a really, Zero in general is just cute. So the fact that it's blacklight and it's just cool.
Yeah.
I like this one.
So my honorable mention, I'm gonna be honest, it's not necessarily my 6th one, but it is a Funko Pop that actually just released like 2 days ago, and I actually got it the day we're recording this video. So I figured I'd show it off now because it is the season. And I kind of don't want to wait until show it off until after Christmas and the New Year. Since we have a lot of videos planned, if I don't show this off now, we probably won't show it off for a while. But we did get today the Spider-Man holding this little Christmas hat. Or wearing his Christmas hat with his little baggie. But yeah, it's a beautiful pop. This one I will take out and do the B-roll footage for just so you guys can get a better look at it. But to me, it seems bigger than normal.
I feel like it looks more vibrant than normal.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that they made the little bag out of his web.
Yeah, which is pretty nice. That was a good touch. But I also believe, I can't remember if the spider symbol is the same, but that is a spoiler alert if you haven't seen No Way Home. I believe that's the outfit that Tom Holland Spider-Man swings at the end of the movie with when he created his own. But yeah, this literally just dropped. Literally got my hands on it as soon as possible. And now we got it to show off.
Good job.
Okay, so to show off both our final pops of the video, our top number 1 picks, for at least for me, it's just a pick for her. But anyways, you can go ahead and show it off. Okay. I had a feeling it was going to be that one.
This one is my actual number 1.
Okay.
So all the other ones were kind of just like one of my like favorite ones of the year, but this one is my number 1 out of everything. So this one is the Diamond Anastasia pop. So the reason I chose this one is that Anastasia is one of my favorite movies, like quote unquote Disney movie, because technically it's not a Disney movie. Which I think sucks because they created the Disney Princess Court after this, so she's not technically a Disney princess, which she should be. But I really like the movie. I think the movie's really great, and I was really happy that they came out with a pop for it, for her, because I didn't think they would ever.
I could have sworn you mentioned something about it before, like they even announced it. I swear you could have mentioned something about it because we're talking about Disney movies and you mentioned this when you're like.
Yeah, because I wanted you to watch it.
Yeah.
But then they took it off of Disney Plus and they took it off of Netflix and
all that stuff.
Yeah, it was on Disney Plus even though it's not a Disney movie. That's probably why they took it off. But
fair enough.
I really like the pop. I think it's really nice, and I'm actually kind of because like I was collecting at a point like I only wanted to collect diamond pops. Yeah. But then I kind of like got over it. But I'm really happy that they actually made this one a diamond pop because like it's a princess. It's her first pop. So I think it's nice like that her dress is like glittery and then her crown. It just looks really nice, and I'm glad that they came out with it. And this is what we were talking about with the Ben 10 one, that like it's the only one of the line. So either they're going to come out with NFT pops of the other ones, or they're just not going to come out with any more. Yeah. Which is fine. I'm glad I got this one, and just like the Ben 10 one that he got, I would like to get the convention sticker.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get our hands on that soon.
So yeah, that was my top 5/6 pops of 2022.
Yeah, so that was her number 1 pick.
Yes.
Now my number 1 pick, it's gotta be my main man, juiced up as he possibly can be, almost, because he's not fully there yet, but it's gotta be the Goku Ultra Instinct sign where he's just walking. My reasoning, he's walking menacingly. My reason for him being my number 1 is just because every single time I see this, I can picture the exact moment they pulled it from. Because there's a scene where he's like, he has his silver eyes, he has his gi torn, where he just has his undergarment on, and he's literally just walking, just dodging everything without even blinking, just real Chad tier, one might say. And he's just
so annoying.
He's the GOAT! He's the GOAT!
He's the Goku.
Yes. But yeah, this pop is just, it's so great. I love the aura. They have the purple aura. They have emanating off of him. His silver eyes, his black hair. It's just such a great pop. It's so really iconic. Nice pop. But see how this one has a lot more, like it has the base and stuff like that. Obviously, it's nothing crazy like the Naruto as Naito, because that has like a full-on base and everything. Yeah. But this was pretty good. Even like the My Hero ones also have like somewhat of a base. They're not as big, but they fit in the box.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, when I saw the rumors with the prototypes that were going around, I was like, this one is probably going to be my top one of the year. And to be honest, between this one and the Naruto, this one is, both of them are up there, but this one is just, I can pull it literally from memory of where they pulled this from. So I was like, if I had that strong of a connection with it, it gotta be my number one.
I feel like all the conventions from this year came out with some pretty good pops.
Yeah, like, all of them except for the Brazil one, aside from the Rukiora.
There's no, the R is up in the middle.
Okay, I'm just not readable. Can't read.
Anyways.
But yeah, aside from that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And the Summon Skull, there's really nothing from that convention that I personally liked. Yeah, but Going Merry. And
well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
We don't
all the conventions came out with at least one good pop that either one of us would have wanted. So it's not like a convention came by and we're like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah. Again, these pops are from our collection. These are our top 5s from our collection. I know there's a lot of pops out there that aren't anime, that we haven't got, like for example the One Piece pops. We just don't really collect One Piece.
Those, but they are really good pops. Both of them.
They are beautiful. Like if I collected One Piece, I would definitely for sure put one of them. I would have fought to get them, and I definitely would have put one of them in the top 5 for sure, because those are beautiful pops. Unfortunately, we just don't have them. We didn't really. I mean, we kind of tried to get it, but we kind of didn't really care to get them.
Yeah, because like we obviously could have gotten it just to say like, oh, we got it in our collection, but like then it wouldn't have been fair, because then at that point we would have just got it because it would be worth something.
Yeah.
And that's not what we collect things for, so there was no point in us buying it. Yeah. If we collected One Piece, then that would be different. But better to give it to somebody that actually wants it for their collection.
Yeah. And maybe if we end up getting any pops like that, to be honest, it might just be like something for like a giveaway or something like that. Because like I said, unless we actually enjoy it, and we'll get some pops to review. If we don't really like in our collection or really want to keep it anymore, then we'll probably either trade it, have it to the side, or just use it as a giveaway or something like that.
Yeah, we don't have very many pops that are just like not part of a set. Like almost every pop that we get is a part of a set that we're trying to complete. So it's just a pop that only has one in the set.
Yeah, like the Swampfire or the Anastasia.
Yeah.
But let us know, out of all these, which one did you like the most? Is there one that you would prefer better? What are your top 5s of Funko? Whether it's a 6-inch, 10-inch, any Funko product, what is your top 5? Even the sodas would have been nice to show off, but we'll do that maybe some other time. But I hope you guys have a great holiday, whatever you guys celebrate. Wish you guys all the best. Stay safe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So
Happy
enjoy
holidays.
your New Year's. Enjoy the New Year's. And we'll see you guys next time next year. Yes. I did the joke. I see you next year. We used to see you next year. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the New Year. Hope everything's good for you guys. And
Bye.
Bye.